for a great deal at the moment.
If only there was a saying to reflect how important it is to hit doubles, irrespective of whether you're hitting maximum score.
I know, somebody should really work on that.
Gian, you require 156.
Another in there. Leaves double 18. And that is special. This kid is special.
Still okay. Especially if Van Veen can't find a treble here.
You see him moving around the oche here, trying to get to that treble 20. I think after that first start, he'd be better off coming down for the 19s. Now, I know he was on a number that he kind of just wanted to stay there, because you can get down in increments of tons and ton 40s to finishes, but sometimes discretion is the better part of valour.
135. James, you require 140.
Brilliant. James Wilson is not done with just yet, and he is going nowhere. Well, Wilson has enough of a cushion here on throw to take us into an 11th and final leg.
100.
Ooh, here he comes.
140.
Down to a one treble combo finish.
76.
There to take advantage if Wilson doesn't clear out the 76, which has got trickier.
Treble 17, misses it, would have left double 10, and as 40. It is now, is reliant on mistakes from Van Veen. So 110 to secure the victory and the passage into round 2 to face Rob Cross tomorrow. Treble 17 again, still no fine way through.
50. James, you require 36.
Double 18 does like this double. Does he like double 9? Oh, James Wilson misses 3 darts to take it all the way, and Gian Van Veen can wrap it up. It's the 60 he took out in the last leg on double 10. Does he take it out here and wrap up a 6-4 victory? Yes, he does. Gian Van Veen kicks off the evening with a stormer.
Yeah, and it's something we see Arron do a lot of. He can be very hard on himself, but he's keeping himself in check here.
Yeah, he's certainly, I mean, of the two of them, he looks the more relaxed out there, looks the calmer of the two.
There's been a couple of wayward visits, though, and he's missed a big opportunity there, Arron, because 86 is no gimme. Not that Arron isn't capable of taking out 110, but he should have left that a lot handier. Bullseye for 2 apiece.
61.
And this is where Arron will be kicking himself.
Arron, you require 110.
Could have been a lot closer. As it is, it's gettable. Treble 17 would have left tops, but he's hit the single 3.
He's just hit double 15 as well to win a leg. Why not start on the 20s? If you hit 20, treble for double 15. A real mess the last 6 legs from Arron. But he gets a go, and he's still got a bit of work to do. Arron, he's had 6 darts at 137 so far, and he's left 72. But it'll all will count for nothing if he can take this out. It's going to have to be 15 ball now. What a mess from Arron, but can he rescue it? He does. Brilliant dart from Arron Monk. The reaction says it all. In the balance at the minute. Arron will be concerned
85.
with more so the way Florian's upped it. I think he thought he had him at 4-1. Hempel was offering very little. But he's bounced back really well, Florian.
100.
Arron still slight favourite. Got the darts. But Hempel is getting a lot more consistent on that treble 20.
140.
And his 3rd dart has improved as well. Monk may have other ideas, though. Oh, what a timely 180. Where has that come from? Absolutely out of nowhere, almost, that from Monk. It silenced the crowd, and Hempel under pressure once again, but he's looking to respond in style. That's a brilliant piece of set-up play by Florian Hempel.
These finishes can get messy, though. but he's got the 25. Needs that top. Brilliant first start. Brilliant from Arron Monk. And what a reaction that is. Silences this home crowd and puts himself one away from the second. Effectively favoured for the leg now, Arron, even more so now. If it's a switch, it's got to be for 17. Well, I think it was for 17. Bit of indecision there, Arron.
Yeah, some might say he could have just stayed where he was and just had that momentum, if you know what I mean. Just get some points chalked off more than anything.
But he was looking his darts land flat, and he's just thought, I'll go for the open bed, and he's going to tee this up. 64 remains.
127.
It's not a massive problem, that, because he's still left single to double if he gets the opportunity. It's got to be treble 19. It's got to be bullseye. And it's the wrong side, so there's some match darts incoming for Arron Monk.
Arron, you acquire 57.
Well, here we go then for a 6-4 win and a passage into the second round where he would face Joe Cullen, the number 9 seed. Arron Monk is back in the winner's enclosure on the European Tour. You can almost hear a pin drop inside Halle 39.
Oh, what a leg of darts this is. 174, 147 to leave tops for a 10-darter. Just when you thought James Wade might be letting Klaasen back into the game, he produces this. Brilliant.
Yeah, really good leg from James.
You've already seen 1 9-darter today. Don't get greedy. And the chances are you'll not have a chance to see another one in this leg. Wade in control.
I said earlier, Dan, you can't afford Wade luxuries to be teeing up. Jelle's on 154. He's more than capable of taking 154.
Require 154.
But it's a big ask.
It's only to hold throw even if it does go, which it isn't going to do. And James Wade on one of those mid-range finishes.
96.
Every chance this just disappears, 96. And Jelle Klaasen disappears from the German Darts Championship. Is it double-double? Well, it was.
56.
Didn't go. So this, to keep his hopes alive, Jelle Klaasen. He's been hitting tops, but he hit it in the previous leg. He can't hit it there, and that has been the turning point for Klaasen. His frailties on tops have cost him, and Wade has generally taken most chances. He does it again there, and James Wade, yeah, and a shake of the head from Jelle Klaasen.
Again, we find ourselves in a situation where Daryl Gurney has got a decent lead after the first 3 visits to the board, and it's been a recurring theme in this match.
They'll require 108.
He's going to try and find his way through to the treble 20.
76.
That'll do for him. Leaves that double 16. Well, this is good, Vincent. In fact, it's great. But is it too little too late in this leg?
Yeah, it may well be once again that the damage has already been done, because Gurney steps in for a 16-darter, and for the first time in this match there is a... Gurney's in great shape in this leg as well.
Oh,
overall, the bigger picture is looking very healthy indeed.
105.
Real step up from Gurney over the last 3 legs or so. That brilliant 12-darter. Held throw in 16 darts, and now on for another 4-visit leg to break the Van der Voort throw and probably break his resistance. That is superb from Gurney.
Good value for a place in the round of 16 on Sunday. Ross Smith may have other ideas if Gurney comes through this one, and it looks as though he will. And he's down to a finish first on his throw as well.
Not enough to really worry the Northern Irishman, who may not have to seal the deal in this visit, which is a good job because he's not going to. That will do nicely.
Vincent, you require 140.
Well, to keep himself going, otherwise this might be the last set of darts that he throws this weekend, and that just about sums up Vincent van der Voort's evening. Right there and then, nowhere near the targets that he wanted, and Gurney looking at double 18, which we've waxed lyrical about on occasions this evening, and double 18 is found, and Gurney wraps up a very impressive performance indeed in the closing stages.
The final piece of the puzzle this weekend in Hildesheim.
Yeah, the bulk of his European Tour experiences this year have come in Germany.
60.
You know, securing his place in the field by virtue of his domestic ranking, if you like. This might get the crowd levels raised a degree or two, though. And Pietreczko in good position now to break back. Well, Mansell is down to a finish. There's a little bit of pressure on this 90, but this is a gilt-edged opportunity for Pietreczko to hit back straight away, having suffered the break in leg 3. Perfect first dart. Now, double 15. Will he go straight for it? Yes, he does, and the decision pays off.
Obviously, an easier shot than Ricardo's. He's going to set up 12 or 20. Oh, all tops. He hit double 6. Well, he left double 6 in the early part of the match. He didn't hit it, did he?
No.
He then messed around with double 3, then converted 2 double 2.
I just wonder, that might come back to haunt him, you know.
It could well do. It's
OK, we'll see what happens. Mansell's down to 97 from here. It might not matter anyway, because Mansell's got a chance to finish this off. Don't know why he's thinking about this. There's only one way to go, and he's got plenty of room for that treble 19, but he's hit the single anyway. Grimace from Mansell. So 78 remaining.
So Pietreczko.
56.
And Mansell leaves himself at an orthodox 2-dart combination to wrap this one up. But yeah, Pietreczko on double 6. Not by design, but yeah, gets away with it. And I think relieved to see that one landed at the first time of asking. Had it gone to 2 or 3 darts, who knows?
That would have felt like a really long leg for Ricardo Pietreczko. He's 19 darts in the end, but it'll just felt he was never in control of the leg, but he pins the double 6. He's 1 away, and
100.
Mansell's average is dropping. We said a couple of legs.
Ricardo, you require
Another chance. He had a chance at 117. He hasn't really made a big dent, but 112. Treble, single to double for a 6-4 win. And we may be heading to a last leg decider.
Yeah, that would have left a shot at double 18, but as it is,
63.
I think we could well be heading
65.
into an 11th and final leg. 65 for Mickey Mansell is the target. 50 is the target. And he's got 1 dart at tops. Big moment in the match, big moment for Mickey Mansell, and he's missed it. And the crowd find their voice once again.
49.
What a moment potentially for Ricardo Pietreczko. Mansell clearly he's let this slip from his grasp. And they're getting behind their man. Pietreczko got a spot in round 2, and he is in round 2. He had to dig deep, he had to battle, he had some setbacks, and Mickey Mansell played his part.
When he throws a dart, but Danny Jansen's almost coming off the floor.
91.
Gabriel's partner.
$57.
Yeah, Clemens will settle for this leg. 9 darts, 170. Only a max leaves a finish for Jansen. And even out to tall order.
94.
Is this going to be a first real comfortable leg for the German number 1?
He's not going for it. He is not going for it. He went for it, the madman. He might come to regret that.
He shouldn't, but it's that sort of game. Look what's happening now, and here we go. He went for the
Gabriel, you require 25.
Hollywood shot. He wanted to get this crowd involved. If he tidies up this 25, ideally he has done, so no harm done.
But particularly in these Euro Tour games, it's just chaos. He has been dominating games and then gone on to lose them. He's been way behind in games and come back to win them. You just never know. You never feel comfortable that you know what's going to happen in a Gabriel Clemens game. It feels like he can win a game from anywhere and lose a game from anywhere, and it happens regularly.
Yeah, he keeps you guessing, doesn't he, Clemens?
140. Danny require 164.
It's unlucky. Clemens gets a look now at 102.
98.
So got one away
Gabriel require 102.
on that matchup with the #1 seed, Dave Chisnell, for 5-3. And he gets the double 16 on this occasion. He missed it in the previous leg, he gets it there.
With Jansen sat on 66. Look at that. The back foot comes off the floor, and that's fine, but the front foot is going all over that. Mensur Suljovic, for example, his back foot lifts up, but the front foot is pretty stable. Danny Jansen is all over the place. And when it's all moving, when it's all in sync, he can be brilliant. It's a bit sort of John Henderson-like. There's so many moving parts.
40.
That's not the time. And Clemens, yeah, there we see complete contrast. There's barely any movement of any of that back foot. It's solid. And
82.
we spoke earlier, we've kind of been like, what Clemens going to do? He's averaging 96. It's a good performance, but you feel like we're picking a lot of holes in this.
With 16 missed darts at double.
Yeah, it's incredible. There's positives to take, and he'll know that if those errors are addressed, he's got a big chance against Dave Chisnell tomorrow if he goes on. We expect
93.
he does to win this match.
Danny require 143.
Well, he should get match darts from here. He may not. Oh, needed the treble 17. Nearly disappearing out of shot there, Danny Jansen. And he's left double 3. Gabriel Clemens to end the chaos, to end the madness, to end Danny Jansen's hopes this weekend. And that will do it. A roar from the German #1, who wins it 6-3 in front of his home crowd. Danny Jansen.
Yeah.
Back-to-back legs, and in a great position in this leg, and getting better by the dot. Look at this.
140.
Yeah, could have been 1-4-2. He's, yeah, you saw the frustration there for Dobey. Every dart counts. He knows even in this position that every dart counts, with Lee Evans
96.
seemingly adrift, but Dobey clearly doesn't want to take any chances whatsoever, which is a measure of the standards that he sets himself these days. Doesn't want to leave anything to chance.
Oh.
And he's certainly not doing that here as well. 150 to get down to 32, and Dobey is gliding in this one.
Well, he's getting better as this game goes on, Chris Dobey. Nowhere in the first leg, 17 darter to hold, 14 darter to break, 13 darter to follow.
Why not? Just inside for double 8. 14 darter would suffice, and 14 darter. Well, look at that. Great opportunity to secure another psychological milestone in this all-important 9th leg as well. And here we are down to effectively a best-of-3 encounter. One break apiece. We're on throw once again, and well, this one still very much in the balance. Who can summon up the big visit from this stage? Evans 188, Dobey 204.
58.
Just the 58 from Evans. Okay, down to a finish. But what can Dobey produce here? And it could be something special. It could be just exactly what he needs. Final dart lets him down slightly, but he's a marginal favourite.
Double chance shot for Lee Evans. Second chance to get the treble. Gets it. Bullseye for Evans this time. Dobey hit it. Evans narrowly misses.
79.
Just checking what he needs. Double 11. Oh, come on, is the cry. Has just stuck to the task and battled his way through here. Dobey, well, he could finish off in style with a 117. Well, that leaves 97, so still the opportunities. Just the wrong side of the wire. He had another look at it, but it's still not going to move, Chris.
Doesn't need to go to the 20s. He feels like he's blocked it. 16s is an option. Chris Dobey has left 60. He took it out in the third leg. That was when he took the lead for the first time in this game. Then everything was rosy. Things got pretty dire for a while in this game, but he's got the opportunity now to seal this victory, set up a meeting with Peter Wright and put himself provisionally in the spots for Dortmund. The European Championship is not done and dusted. Oh, Dobey, what have you done? What have you done?
He cannot believe what has just happened, and I don't think anyone inside Halle 39 can either. Evans looking to step in on this 1-1-2, single 12 to leave tops to take us all the way to a decider. And what a turning point that could be. A wry smile on the face of Lee Evans, who's been given a golden ticket here by virtue of that awful blunder by Chris Dobey. He was looking at 60.
They are both on 170.
Well, this will just put the icing on the cake of what has been a truly astonishing encounter. And it could well happen. Lee Evans to end the hopes of Chris Dobey, who survives by a whisker.
Which require 170.
It couldn't happen, could it? No, it couldn't. He is just a whisker away. And Lee Evans comes back to the board to tidy things up and leave Chris Dobey's European Championship dream in shatters.
Match starts for Lee Evans. One more at double eight.
17.
And Lee Evans concedes the initiative once again to Chris Dobey, who has a get out of jail free card here. And Dobey breathes again. But will it be enough? 52 away.
He'll get one dart. It's at double 16. And what a dart that is from Chris Dobey. An astonishing contest.
Well, de Graaf with another good opportunity to force the hand of Stephen Bunting in this one.
130.
Well, 130 to leave 11.
He's already had a 120 though. Right, 16 or 20 tops for a two-leg lead again in this match. Reminder, Jeffrey de Graaf raced with two-leg lead, was pegged back, but does have a two-leg lead again. 4-2 now for Jeffrey de Graaf.
Some encouragement now as well. Could be where he makes his move. Big visit here from Bunting, looking at the 19s on 265.
Really forces that last start. A good last start. Aggressive. Bunting again coming back at Jeffrey de Graaf, looking to get the break straight back. But that's such an important last start for de Graaf. Important moments coming in for Stephen Bunting.
Gets the bullseye. Now then.
Yeah, he stayed there, and there was room.
There was room for the bull double 16 combination, but ultimately de Graaf is back in the hunt once again for a 14-dart hold of throw, potentially for a 5-2 lead. Double 18. Just taking a moment, just double checking.
Doing the right thing. This is a big moment. But he gets it. That is now 5-2. And Bunting.
A timely move from Bunting, allied with a timely slip from Jeffrey de Graaf as well.
60.
I like the treble there. Realistically, de Graaf, we're going to have to find a couple of trebles. And he hasn't found one in the leg. And yeah, this is a poor leg from Jeffrey. And it's brought his average down. He's been averaging 97 majority of the match. It's come below 94 now.
$56.
Double four, maybe. Not quite. He levels the leg, but he'll be kicking himself for not finding that visit earlier on. Then it would have given Stephen something. It's all been too comfortable for Stephen, this leg, hasn't it?
Yeah, again, just a question of De Graaf being maybe just a little bit too late with this one. Double 16 for Bunting to, well, get the break and prolong the agony for Jeffrey De Graaf.
But he came through and he's had a match start here already. Can he carve out more opportunities? It wasn't a good dart at tops from Jeffrey on the 79 combination. And here comes Bunting again. Timing from Stephen Bunting. You called it, he's looked likely. Even at 5-2, he's looked likely, Stephen.
Yeah, I just sensed there was a bit of a shift
41.
at the midway point of that 8th leg. I really felt that it was just beginning to turn, and I mean, fair play. Bunting has had to take his opportunities. Not there yet, by the way, but yeah, you have to say he's the favourite now because he's got the cushion minus these, and he's trimmed off 90 there as well.
Yeah, that last start helps. Every little helps, and for De Graaf, you can tell he's got nerves. He's thought about it. That just keeps him interested. Generally now players don't use the ball straight at treble 17, but these are big circumstances. Which route will Stephen go?
91 points for Stephen Bunting is the target. Gets the treble 17 back upstairs at tops. One dart remaining, otherwise De Graaf can step in on 101. And Bunting again shows his frustration. And this enthralling, absorbing final match of the opening day in Hildesheim could well go the way of Jeffrey De Graaf, looking at 81. Can't find the treble 15 that would have left double 18. And Bunting breathes again. And Bunting this time has 3 clear darts at double 20 to wrap things up and to secure his place in round 2 and set up a meeting with the number 5 seed Josh Rock in Hildesheim tomorrow. Surely he can't miss again. This time he makes it count, and Bunting has overturned the deficit. 2-0 down, 5-2 down.